Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hey, how's it going? So today's video is just gonna be like a get ready with me and just answering some questions, because I know I just started off my YouTube channel and everyone's probably like, who the heck is this girl? You want us to subscribe to your YouTube channel, but we don't know who you are. So that's what today's video is gonna be about. So I'm just gonna be answering some getting to know me, icebreaker kind of questions while I get ready to do absolutely nothing. And I am in no way, shape, or form a makeup artist. I honestly don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm barely starting to learn how to do eyeshadow and stuff. So yeah, just bear with me. So excited to just be answering these random questions. I have my computer set up right here, so if y'all see me just looking off to the side, it's because I'm trying to look at the questions that I have. Let's get started into this video. I've already washed my face and moisturized it. To get started with, this is by Becca Poreless Priming. Just use it for like my T-zone area. That's where I get oily the most. Already washed my hands. First question is going to be my name. My name is Alexis. Some people call me Lex. My name is spelled different. It's A-Y-L-E-X-I-S. It's misspelled all the time. Lately, whenever I do eyeshadow, I do my eyeshadow first, so I know how dramatic I need to do my eyebrows. I like to just go in with this LA Girl. Kind of sweep it on my eyelid. I take a dry beauty blender and I just... So the next question, how many siblings do I have? I have quite a few siblings. Yeah, I have to actually count them. 6. I have 6 siblings, 2 brothers or sisters. From my mom, I have 1 little sister. She is 17. I would say we're the closest. How tall am I? I am 5'5", which I was just talking about this last night. I wish I was shorter, just because I think short girls are so cute. I don't know. I'm like average height, which I mean is no biggie, but I don't know, I just think being like 5'2" or 5'1" is so cute. And then I like to go in with eyeshadow base by NYX. Where am I from? New Mexico, but I am currently living in Illinois. I actually like Illinois. The only thing I don't like about Illinois is the weather. During the summertime, the heat is so humid. It does not do well with my hair at all. If you know about humidity and curly hair, you know it's a freaking struggle. In New Mexico, we have like dry heat. It's just hot outside, that's it. It's not like you're sweaty or sticky or anything like that. And here it's like, it makes you feel so disgusting. This is the furthest I've ever lived from home. I like it. Sometimes I miss home, just like the Mexican food. Oh my gosh. Mexican food here is terrible. So terrible compared to New Mexico. I really miss like authentic tacos and authentic enchiladas and all that stuff. What activities did I do in high school? If I'm gonna be honest, I partied a lot in high school. Like, I didn't start partying until like my junior year of high school. I wasn't in any sports, or I didn't do like student council or anything. When I was in junior high and freshman, I played sports and I was in student council, but once I hit junior year of high school, yeah, I wasn't bad. I never got like in trouble or did anything like that. It was just, I like to party. I was known as like the party animal. Junior high, like I said, I was in student council. I ran track. I played softball. Elementary school, I played basketball, soccer. I did cheerleading. So I've done a lot of stuff. It just, once I got older, that really wasn't my thing. I worked in high school too. I ended up getting like 2 jobs during the summertime, and I like carried on throughout high school. So I worked a lot in high school. So after I'm done doing my eyelids with my primer and stuff, I'm just gonna go in with this E.L.F. HD powder. This is my first time ever trying it, so I don't even know what I'm doing. But I'm just gonna like brush it on my eyelids just so it can be like a matte finish. I usually like to coordinate my eyeshadow to go with what I'm wearing, and I've really been into like the inner eyelid being a pop of color. I have this Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I love it. It is so beautiful and colorful. I'll probably try to do a green. We'll see how it comes out. Got this palette, this little mini palette from Target today, so we're gonna do that. Like I said, I'm just getting started on eyeshadow, so don't judge me. It took me a while to like actually get into wanting to wear eyeshadow because I have hooded eyes, as you can see, and I'm like, I don't know how, like, I try to follow regular makeup tutorials and I would come out looking like crazy. So I finally found someone on YouTube that has the same eye shape like me. So I've been watching her videos and she like gives tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff. So that's been helping me a lot lately. I'm going to take this brown and just lightly dab it in there and then take out the excess. Where did you go to college? So this is gonna be a funny story. I've actually gone to college now 4 times. Haven't completed not one single credit of college. After high school, I was just like, I'm gonna go to college just because, I mean, I don't know what else I wanna do. I went to a junior college in Texas. I went for about 2 or 3 months, and one weekend when I was coming back home, I got in a car accident and I never went back to school. Like, I just moved back home and everything. And then so after I moved back home, the next semester I decided to go back to college, but I was just gonna go to the junior college that is back home. So I started college there. I only did a few months of it, and I was like, yo, I have a lot of stuff going on right now. I just ended up dropping out. So the following semester, I was like, okay, let me try this one more time. Just do a couple of classes. And I think I went like a couple of weeks. Just really didn't have the motivation. Like, I was late to class all the time, or I just wouldn't show up to class, or I would show up to class and just show up. Like, I wouldn't even be like into what I'm doing in class. I wouldn't do any assignments or no homework or anything like that. So I'm like, this is a really waste of time and a waste of my money. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and drop out. So I dropped out of school, and I don't think I even officially dropped out. I just stopped showing up, and I accumulated all this freaking student loans, and I have nothing to show for it. So my biggest regret would probably be just going to college. Like, I already knew from the jump I didn't want to do college, but I just did it because I didn't know what else to do. My 4th time was just recently. I decided to do an online course, English, which I don't know why I decided to start off with English. And I thought it started a week before it actually started. So I was like, okay, I have a whole week until class starts. Check my email, and it's like, good afternoon, blah, 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 first day of class. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, classes already started. I'm already behind. Like, so I just felt super behind, and I ended up dropping that class like a week into it. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just school. I just can't right now. Like, I need something that's hands-on. So whenever I'm able to do something hands-on, then I will enroll into class. What was my first job? My first job, I worked for a podiatrist. Don't know what a podiatrist is. It's a foot doctor. I was 16. This summer, right after I turned 16, my mom like made me get a job. She said, you're not gonna stay in the house all summer just sleeping in, doing nothing. Like, I already filled out your application for you. You just gotta go and turn it in and blah, blah, blah. She woke me up first thing, Monday morning, the first Monday of summer. So nervous. I didn't want to get a job. I didn't even know what the job was or anything. She just told me where to go. And so I go to the doctor's office, take my application. The doctor is like interviewing me, telling me like what he expects out of me, what I'm going to be doing and stuff like that. And so I got hired right there on the spot, and I think I started the next day or that following Monday. Basically was just an assistant for him. I helped him whenever he had patients, and when he had to clip their toenails, I was in there like helping them sweep up and just doing all that stuff. I thought it was a cool job. Like, I never even thought of that being a job for me. So it was a really cool experience. I think I ended up staying there for like 2 years. Okay, so I'm gonna go in my corner lid with a super light concealer. It brings out that color even more. I'm I'm just going in my lid or my corner crease, whatever it's called, with these two colors. If you weren't in your current job, what would you want to be doing? This is gonna be so like, but I want to be a bartender so bad. Like, if I wasn't in my current job, my plan B, well actually, okay, I have two. One would be being a flight attendant. I wanted to go work at the airport in Dallas. Just thought it would be so cool. And then I also just wanted to be a bartender in Dallas. I love the nightlife. I love like clubbing and just like hanging out and hookah lounges. I'm like a night owl, most definitely. So that's what I wanted to do so bad, was just be a bartender. And you make such good money. I was a waitress for like 2-3 years and you make really good money. I wouldn't turn that into a career, but you could. I mean, I've seen older people bartending and they make really good money. What kind of music do you like? I'm more into like hip hop, R&B music, like rap music, but soft rap music. Like, I like NBA Youngboy, but soft NBA Youngboy. I like Kevin Gates, but the soft side of Kevin Gates. Like, I like all those kind of rappers, but their soft side. I'm trying to think of R&B artists. Jacquees. I know a lot of people don't like Jacquees. I like Jacquees. So now it's time for me to do my eyebrows. So my eyebrows are super thick. Like, oh my gosh. I haven't got them done since like December. I used castor oil on them when I first was growing them out, and I personally thought it helped out a lot. What's one hobby that you'd like to take up? I'm actually getting into sewing. I got into sewing kind of because of this question. Like, whenever people ask, what do you like to do for fun? Or tell me something about yourself. I really never had anything to say besides like, I like to watch YouTube videos or like to work out, but that's really not like, I'm not a gym rat or anything. So I was like, I need to get a hobby. I need to find something. So I used to sew when I was younger. Me and my grandma used to sew together. So cute. We would sew like pants and make little makeup pouches and just do random like stuff together. So I was like, ooh, I know how to sew, so let me get back into that. So I bought a sewing machine. I started taking sewing classes, going thrifting and finding clothes that I can like reupholster or redo. So yeah, that's one hobby that I started getting into. Also, another hobby would be making YouTube videos. I've always wanted to get into YouTube. I actually have a few videos on my channel. They're on private, but they're from like 8-9 years ago. And it was just like random stuff, like outfit of the day type videos and stuff. So I've always wanted to get into YouTube, but I've just been camera shy and like super like out of my comfort zone to just be sitting in front of the camera and talking and then having like all my friends watch the video. You know, it's just really uncomfortable, but I mean, I'm gonna get used to it eventually. So what I like to do when I do my eyebrows is I just like brush them outwards and I just underline underneath them. Then I take this little angled brush from E.L.F. I get all my brushes from E.L.F. They work just as good as any other brush. I've been using E.L.F. brushes for a long time. Do you have any pets? I do not. I'm really not a pet person. I get grossed out easy by like anything. Love fish. Like, fish is probably my favorite type of creature. I'm considering getting a dog, a golden doodle. After I outline my eyebrows with the concealer, I just go in with this flat brush, clean up the concealer. I take this brow gel. Look kind of funky and dark right now, but once I put lashes on, they'll look fine. So these are the lashes I use. I use wispies just because I have hooded eyes, so it can't be too extra because you can barely see my eyes as it is. What is your biggest pet peeve? I have a lot of pet peeves, but I would say closed-mindedness. I don't know if that's considered a pet peeve or not, but I think it's just awkward trying to make conversation or be friends with people who are closed-minded, especially with the type of person that I am. Like, there ain't no telling what's gonna come out of my mouth. I like to have crazy conversations. You can talk to me about anything and everything and not feel judged. So I feel like just people who are judgmental or like closed-minded would definitely have to be a pet peeve of mine. So I'm gonna apply these lashes off camera. Okay, I'm going to let them dry. I've been drinking this Truly hard seltzer. I never had it before. It kind of reminds me of a White Claw. That's 5% alcohol. It's pineapple flavor. So the next thing I'm going to do is let's put powder on my face. Beach or mountains. Definitely say I'm a mountains type of person. I don't like getting dark and I tan so easy. Like, I get dark quick as heck. I just feel like the vibe in the mountains is like chill. Don't get me wrong, I love like San Diego and stuff, but I just get bored from the beach super fast after 10 minutes. Okay, can we go do something else? So the mountains, most definitely. Like getting a cabin and just chilling. I'm gonna go in with some blush. I've been doing a lot of online shopping since we've been in this little quarantine. I ordered stuff from Shein for the first time, so comment down below if y'all want to see a haul on all of those clothes that I get. I gotta put mascara on my bottom lashes. Am I the only person that has to put mascara on with their mouth open like that? I don't know if that really helps anything, but I love this little lash comb. It helps me out so much. It's to spread out your lashes so they're not all clumped up. This has saved my life so many times. I've been trying out different lip combos because I haven't found the perfect one yet. Like, I like gloss, but I also want my like natural color to pop. I don't know how to explain it, but long story short, I haven't found what's gonna work yet. So I got this new lip liner.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This makes my lips look huge. I'm gonna go in with this NYX. Not good, but I go in with this butter gloss. And then a regular lip gloss. No.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Stop playing!
I'm like a clown. Okay. Okay, and this is the finished product. I don't know if I like it or not. This green is just like out of my element. I appreciate every single one of you that have tuned in and stayed this long to watch my video. I enjoyed answering some of your questions. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Follow me on my Instagram and on my Snapchat. I will see y'all in my next video. I love y'all. Bye.